tonight on the News Hour.
Survival story. A woman escapes with her life when a landslide nearly sweeps away her Fraser Valley home. A BC native band wins a fight over hunting rights, but a coal company caught in the middle still chaps it. And amazing news, Nanny's back and ready to play for the Cup as Canuck fever takes over our province.
Live from Global British Columbia, the News Hour with Robin Stickley.
Hi there, good evening. Thanks so much for joining us on a Saturday. It has been 2 days now since a landslide thundered down a slope in the upper Fraser Valley. A family is still shaken after living through that ordeal. A wall of trees, water, and other debris came crashing down Thursday afternoon on several vacation homes in the Sunshine Valley. That's about 15 kilometers east of Hope. One of the homeowners was inside at the time, and even now, she says she has no idea how she managed to escape. Ramina Dea has more on her ordeal in tonight's top story.
When you see Liberty's demolished home, you will understand why she's so emotional. The Sunshine Valley resident was home alone when the mountainside came crashing down on her roof, trapping her inside. Her boyfriend Robert says it's truly a miracle she survived.
It's really loud, huge. I mean, she looked out the front and everything started coming down in the house, and it went black. And she said, "Well, am I going to die?" And then she said, "Well, where are you?" 3 times. The light. She's out.
Cut out.
She's standing outside the house, like that's all she remembers.
This rural community near Hope is still in a state of emergency tonight. The landslide sent trees, rocks, and other debris down the mountainside Thursday afternoon.
It looks like the ground just gave way because of all the extra rain up on the mountains coming down. There's been 4 houses affected in total, all pretty much shaken right off the foundation from all the trees and debris coming down the hill.
Kathy Bates was escorted in to grab important possessions. She's one of 3 owners affected who use these homes as vacation properties. Bates was supposed to be here with her daughters when the landslide struck, but she changed her mind last minute.
So usually when I get in my head I need to get away. I'm pretty stubborn. I do.
What do you think now that you see the destruction here?
Lucky I wasn't here.
It's unclear whether the residents are going to be able to rebuild or if it's going to be just too dangerous. Many neighbors are worried that there could be another slide, but we won't know how stable the slope is until geotechnical engineers take a look next week.
On Monday, they will have a look at, they will do soil samples, they will look at the condition and what could have possibly caused it. We don't know at this time.
The landslide, a complete surprise to district officials who say it's the first time the mountainside has ever come crashing down. It's unclear whether residents will be covered by insurance. Robert says he's just grateful Liberty is still alive.
Hard to believe.
And she got out.
Unbelievable. Now to the ongoing struggle here in BC over environmental concerns, native rights, and economic development. Earlier on this week, the BC Court of Appeal upheld a decision that said the provincial government failed to adequately consult a First Nations group near Chetwynd over a caribou habitat before it issued mining permits to that area. While the native community is pleased with the ruling, a coal company feels like it's been caught in the middle of this. Brian Coxford explains.
The CEO of First Coal eyes the video of a state-of-the-art coal mining method never used in Canada before. So far, his company, without a penny of revenue, has spent $65 million developing the mine in northeastern BC.
The Enigibatkar highwall mining system moves to mine each seam. The remotely operated underground mining system has been modified to mine the narrow, steeply dipping or near vertical seams.
This machine alone cost $10 million, but because of an appeal court ruling in favor of West Moberly First Nations, activities at First Coal, drilling and testing leading to full eventual production, has been put on hold.
We are basically stopped, so we have suspended our activities on the ground.
The 173 drilling operations slated for this summer and the continued development of a $250 million coal mine employing more than 400 people when it opens in early 2014 suspended after West Moberly First Nations won its court claim that the BC government failed to consult adequately with them on caribou conservation and failed to accommodate the hunting rights of First Nations in the area. It all centers around the threatened habitat of the tiny burnt pine caribou herd.
The location is right in the middle of their core habitat. It's where these caribou have to go in the wintertime in order to continue to exist. The permit should never be issued for that mine. The province should have said, no, you have to come back and come up with another spot.
It's a sad irony here. While the province, according to the courts, didn't consult adequately with First Nations, First Coal has spent its own money on its own conservation plan. It's the company rule mining activity halts immediately when the caribou are around. First Coal is hoping there will be a meeting and proper consultation with First Nations, and it will be able to move ahead with its plan to mine with a soft footprint in the region.
And you're still full of hope here?
Absolutely, yes.
You think it can be resolved?
Yes, we're working with the 4 First Nations in the region, and we think that first of all, we want the community benefits, they want jobs, and they also want the environment protected, and we want all the same things.
We asked to talk to the Energy Minister today to find out what plans the province has to resolve the stalemate over First Coal's development, but he wasn't available.
All right, the latest on the flood watch now, and a small rural area in the central interior was evacuated this weekend because of the risk of flooding. Residents of 6 homes in the Ebenezer Flats area of Smithers were ordered out last night after the water level of the Bulkley River rose steadily over the past day. A reception center was set up in Smithers to assist evacuees and pets. Livestock, along with vehicles, were moved to higher ground. Now, so far, the situation is improving. The rain stopped this morning, and the river level rose much more slowly compared to Friday. And possible flooding in Houston prompted officials to issue an evacuation alert today. That means residents could be asked to leave their homes on very short notice. The Bulkley River and its tributaries have been rising quickly since early Thursday morning. The water has come up to the deck level of the Buck Creek pedestrian bridge, and equipment is being used now to pull debris out of that river and protect bridges downstream. The evacuation alert covers up to 445 residents involving as many as 1,000 people.